Now, after Wednesday's crash, markets have made a strong recovery and continue doing so even today. Now, we have retraced about 50% of that entire fall from the peak to the bottom. Do you expect this bullish momentum to continue, or can we expect some sort of a consolidation from here on?
Yeah, you are rightly said that. If you compare with the historical data, then we find after 15th December to till 15th January, the volume are less, and the history is repeated again and again. And maximum, the point is that this time Indian market is performing very well, and small cap and mid cap has given return of 42% to 46%. So this type of sell-off we can expect, and now the recovery is also because most of the investors, they are waiting for the fresh buying of these stocks, or you can say that in large cap and mid cap. So correction is healthy correction. So that's why we have seen very fast recovery. But yeah, still market undertone is up, and I think Nifty will achieve a new milestone in next year.
Wow, Nifty will achieve a new milestone next year. Now, Bank Nifty, Ravi, has been a laggard for the majority of the year. December, it started to participate. We saw returns of about 8% before this week. From there, the index corrected by about 1100 points, but we have seen a massive recovery of about 900 points. What's your view on Bank Nifty? Can the outperformance continue over there, considering the giant has finally woken up?
Yeah, in a technical level, definitely the upward momentum is again going on, and for the support and resistance, if you want to see, so the clear cut, there is a strong support at now 47,650, and resistance is there is 48,000. So there is a psychological resistance they can follow, but overall trend is up, and I think we may touch the level of 48. 100 and 4800 48,300 in end of this in the end of this December. And also Nifty is also facing the resistance around 21 380 levels, and support around 21 180 levels. So investor may do the trading between these range, and they may follow this level for intraday.
Good morning, Dr. Singh. I'll drive your attention to the recovery again, and two heavyweights are the ones who have led the recovery: HDFC Bank and especially Reliance Industries. Reliance Industries in the last 5 days has been up almost 2.3% in gains. HDFC 1.4% around that. What do you make of these two stocks, and especially Reliance? It has been rising consistently. That is one. Two, do you see it coming back to the 2,841 peak that it had touched in August in the near term?
See, the overall structure is very good for the Reliance, and we are on daily chart, we facing the resistance around 2,600 to 2,580 levels. So once it cross above the level, then definitely we may see 2,800 or 3,000 level in next you can say 2024 March or April. So the strong bullishness is I think going on, and investor is also making the buy side positions, and we have seen that lot of mutual fund, they are increased their position in Reliance Industries. So the chart structure is good, and I think any correction may again generate the fresh buying momentum also.
Suggest that investors hold on to it for another 6 months, or increase their exposure more into this stock also?
See, the if you talk about a trader community, then definitely they can buy and sell in the between the range. And but for the long term investor, definitely you should hold the all the positions, because in next year we can see around the 2800 levels in sooner. So I think the long side investor, definitely they hold their position.
All right. And what's your view on Hindustan Copper? It was a big mover yesterday, rallied by about 11%. This morning, the stock is up, about 4% or so. And we have the highest levels since November of 2012. And the volumes have been also rather robust. What's your take on Hindustan Copper? The public sector undertaking stock has pretty much turned a multi-bag in the last 6 months alone.
Yeah, you are rightly said. Maybe some of investors they are thinking like they missed this rally, but yeah, the opportunity is going on, and after crossing this 180 levels, stock has touched 230 levels. Now the facing resistance around 230 level, but definitely the fresh investor can take buy position again is 220 to 210 between 210 levels, and the target would be the 270 to 280 level. So the upside momentum and upside space is very big. So risk reward ratio is also in a favor of investors. So they can take buy position with a stop loss of 180, and the target would be the 270 to 280 levels.
Dr. Singh, we are approaching the last week of the year. On the last day of this week, what are your recommendations for the investors?
Yeah, see, in this correction, definitely there is a good opportunity, but I'm more focusing in mining and railway and some banks. So first stock to be buy for the long term or next year, and we may expect this the multi-bagger rally in these stocks. So one is RVNL. We can buy at current level now. The target would be the 200 and 220 levels with the stop loss of 165. And second stocks is also in a railway counter is IRFC. The stock structure is very good, and recently is breaking the previous high, and then strong upward and bullishness is going on. So most of the indicator is also suggesting the buying bullishness in this counter. So we may expect the 110 target from the current level. So put the stop loss of 92 and take the target of 110. The one of the stock is Coal India. Recently we have seen very strong bullishness, but also there is some correction. So we can take a fresh buy at current level for the target of 380 immediate basis, and long-term target is 440 levels. So weekly chart frame is significantly good, and we can see the positive divergence indicating the positive momentum also in shorter term. So we may expect the upside momentum also. And one of the stocks is ONGC. ONGC is consolidating between 200 to 203 levels, and on daily chart it is a fresh breakout. So we can take a buy position at 200 to 203 levels for the target of 222 with a stop loss of 195. And the another stock is a South Indian bank. Now is again gaining the attraction, is now trading at 26 rupees. So we may expect the target of 35 with a stop loss of 24. So these stocks for buy for momentum trading, or you can say that for the long term, and we may expect the multi-bagger return of these stocks.
All right, that's the view from Dr. Ravi Singh. RVNL, IRFC, ONGC, Coal India and South Indian Bank are his top picks for the short term and can turn multi-baggers as well. Sir, always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you for joining us here on News 9.